LinkedIn's AI-powered job search can help you find the most relevant roles based on your goals and experience. It cannot help you find something to talk about in the elevator.
So, ride any dragons this weekend?
It can help you find your next job just by describing it in your own words. It cannot stop your coworker from describing their dreams.
So I was flying, right?
And while we can't help you advance in the office foosball tournament, LinkedIn can help you advance in your career. LinkedIn is the network that works for you.
I'm Jessica, and this is Daebak K-Rambles, where a couple of friends review Korean dramas. And we are going back in time. I'm talking Y2K back in time today. And I have my good friend Nas with me to go on this time-traveling journey back to the year 2000. Nas from the Swoon Diaries Podcast. How are you today?
I'm good, Jess. I'm so excited to be back and talk about this show. I'm so excited.
I am pumped. We have been DMing each other, sending each other voice memos and stuff because the hype is so high for this episode, for the episode that will be coming out also on your podcast because you're covering 3 of the 4 Endless Love dramas.
Yes.
I'm so happy. I'm ecstatic for you. But the reason why I'm covering Autumn in My Heart is because I looked at some photos of Autumn in My Heart and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling this vibe. I'm feeling it. I did not read anything about the show. I did not spoil anything about it. I didn't know anything about the plot. I just walked in blind. But I chose it because I felt like I really wanted to watch Autumn in My Heart. I thought it was time. I knew it was part of the Endless Love series. And boy, am I glad that I did this. And I asked you to join me on this journey.
Yes.
So before we get into Autumn in My Heart, Naz, why don't we do a little quick catch up in honor of Swoon Diaries? What are you watching recently? What are you up to? Just let us know.
Yes. So I just finished Lovely Runner this week. That wrapped up. Very cute drama, very, very cute. And then I am currently watching Atypical Family, which is so good. Like, it's really taken me by surprise. It's really engaging and like it keeps me on my toes. So it's really fun watching a drama that I can't like predict what's gonna happen.
I like that.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think you'd like it too. Like, I think I think that's one you really, really like.
I like hearing
and then yes, I really do think you'd like that one. And then I'm also watching Summer Scent. So we'll be doing that one on my podcast.
Yes.
So I'm super excited for that.
That's right. You heard it here first. So we're covering Summer Scent, I'm guessing, over on Swoon Diaries. So pay attention to her feed and my feed because I'll tell you guys when that happens. But for me, I have been watching a lot less K-drama lately just because I've been so busy. But what I've been doing is watching a lot of stuff with my family and my sister in particular. We rewatched House of the Dragon.
Oh.
Which is not at all K-drama-y. Well, I mean, in some respects it is. But House of the Dragon, HBO show, it's the Game of Dragons prequel. Listen, I did not do anything. Like, I didn't touch Game of Dragons with a 10-foot pole. I did not succumb to FOMO. I was not part of that revolution that was Game of Thrones. Yeah. Everybody and their mom was watching Game of Thrones. I'm telling you, it was everywhere. You could not escape Game of Thrones. Everybody was talking about Game of Thrones, especially the last season.
Yeah.
I didn't care. Didn't give a shit. Then House of the Dragon comes out, and my sister was watching it, and I was popping in and out. I was like, oh, whatever, like not very interested. I watched the last 2 episodes, and I was like, oh, this is a lot. Then I saw some promos for the season 2, which is coming out next month. Oh. And I was like, you know what? Like, the season 2 looks really good. Like, it looks like it's going to be so much drama, like so much hair pulling and dragons. Like, it's pure fantasy. I love I'm a fantasy girly.
Yes.
So I said to my sister, I think I want to watch House of Dragon, like legitimately watch House of Dragon season 1 so that I can jump in on season 2 when all hell breaks loose. And she was like, okay, bet. So we did it. I binged Maxton House on Amazon Prime. Highly recommend it.
I've heard so much about that show.
Highly recommend it. I've been watching Somerset.
Every act of change begins with a neighbor, with someone saying,
"We take care of each other here."
in food banks and food pantries, neighbors pack fresh food and dignity into every box, moving food from farms to families through Feeding America's nationwide network. So when that box reaches a home, it carries more than food. It carries a promise that together we can end hunger. Feeding America, led by neighbors. Give now to end hunger at feedingamerica.org.
Oh,
So like lots of, yeah, so that's kind of like where I'm at. Plus movies.
Yeah.
I watch movies all the time, go to the movies every
Yes.
weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, but on top of all that, like life, working full time, like there's not a lot of time to sit and watch K-dramas, especially when I'm not as interested. But I've been loving the podcast season, like Daebak season 5 is so much fun for me. I'm having a great time.
It's so great.
Yeah.
I love all the shows that you've picked. Like, it's been so fun.
It's literally just me and my sensibilities and what I wanted to watch. Personally
and
wanted to watch.
That's how it should be. Like, that's how it, like, you keep it fun for yourself. So I love that you're doing that and focusing on what you want to watch.
I hope everyone else is loving it too. And I hope everyone is ready for Autumn in My Heart as we get into it. So before we do, if this is your first time listening, thank you so much. Go ahead and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many more. And if you like us, please give us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That goes such a long way for other listeners like you to find us. Come and check us out on social media to stay up to date on our latest episodes and reviews. You can find us on X, formerly Twitter. I'm hardly on there, but you can try me. Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Daebak Pod. And lastly, if you're a fan, please consider becoming a patron. It is such a great way for you to get involved and show your support. For as little as $2 a month, you get so much content. You can check out the page on patreon.com/alwayscriticpod. And thank you to our patrons: Janet, Curtis, Bale, CD, Alana, Grace, Lorna, Sammy, Caitlin, Julia, Michelle, Tenmei, Erin, Marta, Delphia, and Fatima. New patron. Thank you for becoming a patron, Fatima. Okay, here we go. Autumn in My Heart.
Yay!
Let's do it. Oh my god.
The
The anticipation. All right. The Wiki synopsis for this show. Junso and Unso are a brother and sister who grow up in a happy and wealthy family. Shinsei grew up in a tough life with her mother, who runs a restaurant, and she is always jealous of Unso, who has everything she wants. When she bullies Unso out of jealousy, she is scolded by Junso. Unso is hospitalized after a car accident one day, and the truth is disclosed that Unso is not the biological daughter of Professor Yoon's couple. Okay. Unso leaves. I don't like Professor Yoon's couple. Like, what is that setup? What is that, like, construction? Okay. Unso leaves Professor Yoon's couple to find... Again, why Professor Yoon's couple? It must be a translation.
A lot of editing for this synopsis.
It's all right. This was the best one because I was looking at my drama list and I looked at Asian Wiki and I was like, these are worse.
Yeah. Both of them were bad. Yeah.
Bad.
I had the same problem.
Yeah. Unso leaves Professor Yoon's couple to find her birth parents. No, well, okay. And Professor Yoon's family leaves for the United States. As an adult, Unso works at a hotel. She runs into a drunken Taesok, the son of the CEO of the hotel, and Taesok falls in love with Unso. However, Unso and Junso fall in love with each other after they are reunited as adults. Debatable with the after.
Debatable. Yeah.
What will bring from the heartbreaking love and separations between these four people? They don't even mention who the fourth person is.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mess.
It's a mess. But okay, so you four people, meaning it's two couples. There's a second female lead and a second male lead. They mentioned the male lead, the second male lead, Taesok, in the synopsis, but they just like whiffed on the second female lead. But okay. Anyway, this aired from September 2000 to November 2000 in autumn.
Crazy.
It also has alternative titles like Autumn Tale, Autumn Fairy Tale.
Yes.
You know, as these shows tend to do. Let me take you back to 2000 though. Let me take the year 2000.
Yes.
Pre 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
This was the year The Sims was released.
That's wild.
Bill Clinton was president. Gladiator with Russell Crowe was released. It was the number 3 movie of the year. Number 1 was How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey.
Wow.
Eminem released his 3rd LP, which included The Real Slim Shady on it. I can freaking
Throwback.
I can hear the harpsichord like dun,
Yes.
dun, 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 dun,
Yes.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh my gosh.
The very first X-Men movie with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. We had never seen Hugh Jackman as Wolverine before the year 2000. This was released in 2000. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the 4th Harry Potter book, was published in the year 2000.
Wow.
There were no other Harry Potter books, only 4 at this point in time. Coldplay released their debut album. This is the first time we hear Coldplay in the year 2000.
That's crazy.
I know. So this is the year that we get Autumn in My Heart. Okay?
Yep.
Just setting the scene here. Now, I mentioned Endless Love series. That's because this kicks off the Endless Love series. What has come to become, what is now known as the Endless Love series. It's the unofficial title for a set of 4 K-drama series directed by the same director, Yoon Suk-ho, produced by KBS from 2000 to 2006. The show's endings, this is from Wikipedia, by the way. The show's endings not only have evolved with the times, parenthetical, tragedy used to be the trend, but now lighter, happier endings are preferred. Mm-hmm. Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, and you could definitely see that transition.
Oh,
as
yes.
You watch like all of them for sure.
Yeah. But have kept with the theme, getting progressively more positive as spring approaches. So you're missing spring in your lineup to get a little bit more like with the seasons, you know?
Yeah.
A few of the actors who portray the show's supporting characters return in different roles as the series progressed, such as Kim Hye-suk, but only Seung-Heon played 2 different characters, both as leads for Autumn and Summer. So we are on this Seung-Heon journey together because we're watching Autumn in My Heart and Summer Scent, which stars the same man.
Yes. Yes.
We are pressed, shaken together, like
no,
for this man.
Literally, I'm like, where have you been all my life? Like, where have you been all my life?
Girl. It's so hard to like keep it together.
No, it really is.
it truly, I'm like blushing,
gosh.
so I'm turning red so hard.
It's like, wow.
And we'll talk about him more when we get to his part in the cast list, but like, holy hell. Okay. Anyway, the release order for the Endless Love series is Autumn in My Heart, Winter Sonata, Summer Scent, and Spring Waltz.
Yes.
So I don't know why they did Summer Scent before Spring Waltz.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting as
well.
That's
a little weird, but
yeah,
whatever. I don't make the rules. It's been 24 years since the first one came out. Autumn in My Heart is 16 episodes long. It's the only one that's 16 episodes. The rest are 20 episodes long.
Yeah.
And we already mentioned the director, Yoon Suk-ho. He's directed all of these. He had other dramas throughout the 90s. He has only done dramas for KBS. He has not done any dramas for any other cable network, any other channel. Yep. Yeah. He also did Love Rain from 2012. I always love to throw that out there because Love Rain, if you've never watched an older K-drama and then you kind of go and dip your toes in pre-2015 and get to Love Rain is very reminiscent of these older K-dramas.
Ooh, okay. Is it on Viki? I need to add that to my list.
Ooh, I don't know if it's on Viki, but buyer beware, it stars Yuna.
Oh.
I'm looking at the ground.
Buyer beware.
Buyer beware.
Oh, it is on Viki.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I watched Love Rain probably right around the time when it aired. Love Rain is 2 very lovely introverted people in, I think, the 70s who love each other but can't really make it work, never really get the relationship off the ground, and then they go their separate ways. It's like the One That Got Away situation.
Oh, okay.
And later on in life, when they're adults, like in their 50s, I think, their children meet, and they're obviously, it's played by the same actors, Yoona and what's his face? I can't remember his name. He's from You're Beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna Google him.
When you see him, you'd be like, oh, I've seen this guy. It's played by the same young actors from the 70s. Their children fall in love.
Oh.
As the adults, their parents, who would play by different older actors, rekindle their romance. So there's this threat of the fact that they might be step siblings.
Oh my gosh.
That the children might become step siblings.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
What is with this, like, could they be siblings thing that was happening in, like, the 2000s?
That's why I said Love Rain is very reminiscent of older K-dramas of the previous decade. And if you're not ready, you're just not ready for it. If you can, and the fact that Yoona is the anyway, moving on. Autumn in My Heart is written by Oh Soo-yeon. She has written Kwang-ki, which is a 1999 drama that was directed by the same director. So she's worked with the director before. Four Sisters. She wrote Winter Sonata.
Oh.
Yeah, she wrote one of the other Endless Love shows, Love Letter, Wedding, Stars Lover, and she wrote Love Rain. So they worked together.
So they've
on
worked
Love
together
Rain.
before.
Yeah. They worked together in 2012 for Love Rain.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the cast. Oh, my heart's beating.
My
heart is beating. Okay, so Seung-Heon plays Yoon Jun-ho. Oh my god, I'm so nervous just talking about them that I'm messing up their names. So the character's name is Yoon Jun-so.
Yes.
Seung-Heon was only 24 years old.
Wow.
When he did this show.
Oh my goodness.
I know. He's done about 13 movies, 18 TV shows. In the grand scheme of things, not that many projects, right?
Right. I did notice that.
Yeah. But he did Scent of Summer. 3 years later, he starred in Scent of Summer, which is also in the Endless Love series. He's done East of Eden. I first saw him in My Princess from 2011.
Oh,
Have you seen
like
that show?
That one?
I like that show.
It's on my list. Okay.
Okay, My Princess throwback show, 2011. It's this girl. Princess Diaries.
Oh, I love that.
That's Princess Diaries.
I love that.
Yes,
okay.
And then he is like he works for the palace. I think he's like a bodyguard or something like that.
Ooh.
Sort of like a handler, and he goes to get her. I remember him going to get her. Like, it's been so long. The actual details of the show gone, but. I really like that show, and it's really light, sort of a rom-com. She's very bubbly of a personality. Mm-hmm. It's basically Princess Diaries. If you love Princess Diaries, you're gonna love My Princess.
Oh my gosh, I really want to watch that. Yeah,
regular girl
anything
finds out she's a princess. Yeah,
I love that.
And he's the male lead.
Other than My Princess, and then this show in Somerset, have you seen any of the others?
No, I haven't seen him in Dr. Jin. Or When a Man Loves, Samdang Memoir of Colors. I started it, but I dropped it. It was kind of, I don't know, it was a little bit strange to me.
Okay.
That's a 2017 show, and I remember starting it and being like, what is this? It threw you back in a flashback, and then I was like, is there a painting? She's a painter. It was a little bit strange. I wonder how I'll feel about it now. And I don't think he came out in like the first few episodes. If he did, I don't remember him. Because it's this long story. I don't even remember all the details because I was like so confused. Anyways, that show, Black, which is an OCN show that should tell you everything you need to know. He plays the title character. Voice 4. He was in Voice 4. Black Knight, which is a next Netflix show. And then I think he's currently promoting The Player 2, Master of Swindlers.
Yeah.
which is 2024 show. So that's it. Like, that's Seung-Heon. Oh my god, I'm getting tongue-tied on his name. I had it earlier. He the way he looks in this show and the way he acts.
Oh my god.
I have my head in my hands. Like, honestly, he could not be more attractive.
No, literally. Like,
he could not be more attractive.
Man, like, when he first comes on the screen, my mouth fell on the floor.
Stop.
Like, I was like, I think this is the finest man I've ever seen.
No, honestly.
In my life. Like, literally, I was like, I had to rewind the scene, and I feel like the director knew that him coming on the scene, you know, in the time jump was a moment, because I literally, the breath was gone. Like, I was like,
breathless.
What is happening?
Leave me breathless. He left me breathless. And him crying, his acting, it was all amazing.
Amazing.
No bad no notes.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I was invested completely in his journey, in his descent into madness at points, in the angst. And if the synopsis didn't give it away, this is a very angsty melodrama, a tearjerker.
Yeah.
100%. I was crying. I mean, I was crying at almost every episode.
Yeah. It's a tearjerker. Yeah, you literally will cry every episode. Yeah. It's very emotional.
His co-star, the female lead, is Song-Hye-kyo. Yes, that's Song-Hye-kyo.
Yes.
She plays Yoon Eun-so / Choi Eun-so. She was all of 19 years old.
Wow.
When she did Autumn in My Heart, or when it was released. So we've covered a lot of her shows actually on Daebak. So we've covered her in Full House, which was 4 years later, 2004, with Rain. And we've covered Descendants of the Sun from 2016 with her ex-husband. So
yes. Their ex-husband.
Why did I crack myself up with ex-husband? But anyway, her ex-husband, Song Joong-ki. And of course, we covered The Glory from 2022/2023. So big shows for her. She's also been in Worlds Within, That Winter the Wind Blows. When I was asking people if they could guess the show that was coming up for Autumn's Concerto, because I said, it has a season in the title.
Yeah.
And someone was like, I don't know, but I hope it's That Winter the Wind Blows. And I was like, I'm sorry. It's not.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
You know what's funny though? Like, in speaking about Descendants of the Sun, when I posted next week's reviews, like, I'm gonna be reviewing a show with, Song-Hye-kyo in a few weeks, and someone messaged me like, I hope it's not Descendants of the Sun, and I was like,
I hope it's not Descendants of the Sun.
Yes, and I was like, yikes! I haven't watched that yet.
I've never seen so much Descendants of the Sun slander as I have in the last 4 years.
I was like, what in the world? I thought this was this groundbreaking show.
Honestly,
you just watching it.
I feel like you just had to be there.
Yeah.
It was one of those where you just had, same for Goblin. I've never seen so much Goblin slander as well in the last 4 years. I think the young people
Goblin
just don't
slander
know.
The last few years has really hurt my heart. I'm like, what? How do you not like Goblin?
And I'm the first one to rip things that I love.
Yeah.
I love roasting things that I love.
Yeah.
I have a healthy, relationship to the television. It's television, okay?
They're TV
not
shows.
That serious.
Yeah.
But the slander is really, it's vile.
Yeah, it really is. I'm like, where is this coming from?
Too harsh. Yeah. So, anyway, Song-Hye-kyo's in this. She's beautiful. She's so
stunning.
Young.
Oh my goodness, stunning.
Yeah, anyone who looks good with gray lipstick, that's a skill. you know, we should elevate this person. And that's Seung-Heon.
Gray lipstick.
Yeah. Like that brownish gray.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know this is 2000. It came out in 2000. It's basically the
Yes.
late 90s.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And she looks really good still. Like, I don't know. I was looking at it like,
Always beautiful, no matter what state she's in.
Yeah.
In the show.
So I will say I didn't put down the second female lead.
Mm-hmm.
I have her name. Her name is Hanana.
Yeah.
It's her real name. But this is the only thing she's ever done.
Which, yeah, I remember when I was looking up like all the Asian wiki profiles for everybody, and I was just like, why hasn't she done anything else? Like, a lot of the actors in the show actually haven't done much after this show.
Yeah.
Which I found very interesting.
Yeah, this is the only thing she's ever done, so I didn't really put stuff down for her. But I think we need to have a little conversation about Wonbin, because Wonbin, the second male lead, he plays Han Tae-seok. He was all of 23. Oh, it's just babies. So he was 23 years old when he did this show. He has had a wonderful longevity to his career, even though he has almost no career.
Yeah.
People know Wonbin.
Yeah, he's a household name.
He's a household name.
Yeah.
And he still does CFs, like, what are they called? Commercials and...
Okay.
Yeah, like he still does that sort of thing because he's so recognizable.
Yeah.
Of a
but
face
like, as far as
and persona.
acting, he's like, no,
as far as his acting career, he is content to just live with his wife in I think the countryside, and he got away from everything. He doesn't need whatever money he made from doing television shows and being a model, like it sustains him in a way that he doesn't need.
Life.
Yeah. He doesn't need it. Maybe he's just not interested anymore, but I love Wonbin. I would pay money to see him in a drama. Oh my god, if Wonbin came back in a drama, I would lose my shit. Like the whole page. Daebak, the socials would turn into like a Wonbin page. I would lose it. So before he was in Autumn in My Heart, he starred in Kwanki, which is one of the projects that the writer and director had done together before. So he'd worked with them before. Of course, KBS. And then the same year as Autumn in My Heart, he did Tough Guys Love, which also brought him some notoriety. Friends from 2002. Only 6 TV shows.
That's wild.
That's
And
all
for
he's
him
ever
to
done.
be like as like huge as he is, and he hasn't even been in that many things, like crazy.
Now, I know Wonbin from the movies that he's done. So he's only done 5 movies, but 2 of the 5 are really, I think they're amazing. So he did Mother in 2009 with it. The director of that was Bong Joon-ho.
Oh my gosh,
Parasite. So this is 2009, early Bong Joon-ho. Mother, he plays a mentally disabled man who gets accused of murder.
Wow.
And his mother, it's about her and her figuring it out, coming to terms with it, figuring out what happened, and trying to absolve him of blame.
That's a powerful story.
It's really powerful. It'll rock you. It'll totally rock you. So Mother, and then The Man from Nowhere.
Yes,
which
I've
the
seen you
Korean
talk about
title.
that movie a lot.
Oh my god. It's one of my favorite Korean movies of all time.
Oh my gosh.
Of all time. And the Korean title is Ajushi. So just Mr.
Wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. So the English title, The Man from Nowhere, so mysterious and like,
yes.
oh, cool. No, it's just Ajushi in Korean. So that's from 2010.
Wow, and that's it.
That's it. That was the last thing he did. Was The Man from Nowhere 14 years ago.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I love Wonbin. Like, even before I watched it. Even before I watched Autumn in My Heart, I loved Wonbin.
Oh my gosh.
I think he's an excellent actor.
Oh, he's amazing. This was my first show I've seen him in. I've only ever heard of him because he's mentioned so much in other dramas. It's just like, oh, Won Bin, like, oh, you look like Won Bin, or like, da-da-da. And I'm just like, and now I'm like, this is
Won Bin.
Yes. Like, this is the Won Bin. And I understand, like, the hype. Like, his role in this show, gold. Like, so good.
Yeah. I have here, I saw this on the Asian wiki for him. It said he shot to stardom with his popular role as Tae-seok in KBS's Autumn in My Heart, with his famous line, "Oh my yon." I can't even do it because I'm already laughing. "Oh my yonde." How much? Becoming a much imitated slogan by his fans.
Wow.
Do you remember that scene?
Yes, that was the line that did it for everyone.
"Oh my yonde."
Wow.
I was like, that's the line. That's iconic. This show is iconic.
It really is.
So I had a time watching this show. I don't think it's a surprise to say that I really love this show.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it too.
How did you feel? Like, tell me what your thoughts were. How was your experience?
Oh my gosh. So first I have to say, my friend Susie from Onis on Oppa's pod, she was the one that told me about this show because she's been watching K-dramas forever. And like we were at brunch one day and she was like telling me like the brief, like the premise. And I was like, that sounds really juicy.
Oh, so
like,
you
I'm gonna
knew
watch
the
that
premise.
Show. Yeah, I knew the premise of
Okay.
it. And so I was like, okay, like I'm gonna watch this. So I added to my watch list. It's the oldest drama I've ever watched still to this day.
Oh.
And I started it and I was like, okay, let's see how this goes because obviously it's really dated. So like, you know, it's really tiny inside the screen. And I was like, I need to get past the aesthetics of this.
Tiny inside. Yeah, it's like the aspect ratio is almost square. Yeah.
Yes. But literally I got over that in like 10 minutes because, oh my goodness, like from the beginning, it sucks you in. The child actors in this show. My gosh.
God. Moon
Oh my
Keun-yeon
goodness.
plays Young Eun-seo and Choi Woo-hyuk plays Young Jun-seo. And they carried.
Oh my goodness. Like the way that they grip your heart and like we were saying earlier, like I cried like every episode, especially those early episodes with when it was like them as kids. But I was gripped from the beginning and like all throughout the show. Like I just couldn't stop watching it and I was so invested in the storyline and like the relationship and the romance and like the push and pull and the love triangle, well, more of a love square. And like it was just so gripping and so beautiful, but also like so incredibly heartbreaking to watch. But the story itself was just beautiful. And like the lines in this show, oh my gosh, I had an amazing time watching this show. Like I loved every moment of it. Like I literally have no complaints. Like I just love this show so much.
I agree. I have nothing to add to that. I stayed up till 2:30 in the morning one night just I think it got to from 1 to episode 6.
Wow.
In one night just binging it because it was that good.
So good.
It had me. I was hooked. You could not tear me away from it. I was watching it on my lunch break. I was trying to fit it in anywhere I could because I wanted to see how this was going to end, how it was going to resolve. I wanted to see the journey and they just don't make them like this anymore.
That's literally what I was saying when I was watching the show. I was like, they don't write dramas like this anymore. Because I think the thing that I found the most fascinating is because the premise of this show is crazy, right?
Yeah.
But the show has such a crazy premise without being makjang. It's not makjang at all.
And that's what... I'm
was
glad
just
you brought
like,
this up.
Yeah, I was like, how did they make they have this crazy dramatic plot without it being like makjang? Like I'm not unintentionally laughing because things are too outlandish or anything like that. Like you're literally gripped, gripped. And I just thought it was genius. And I was like, they don't write shows like this anymore. And even like with like the turns the plot took that I didn't see coming, I was just like, whoa. Like they don't do this anymore.
They don't do it anymore. They don't pace dramas like this anymore. You're wondering why you can't get through a 16-episode drama. This is why. They don't write them like this anymore. This was so well paced. It was tight. Yes. Each episode it ended on a crazy cliffhanger where you're like,
every single
oh my
one.
God. every single one, you're just like dragged to the next episode. You could not press play.
Yes.
You were invested.
Yep.
And it was so well written. And it had these great ebbs and flows in the episode. The pacing was phenomenal. And that's why I was always, this is why I was drawn to K-drama in the first place, was because it had this type of pacing, and I could easily get through an entire story in 16 to 20 episodes.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like, no season 2. Exactly. I just felt fulfilled. I knew what I knew.
Yes.
And this was, the old school nature of this felt like it was a shot of adrenaline into my body. Like, this is why I started watching K-drama in the first place.
Yes. And I love that you said that, because when I watched this show, I was like, I feel like this format and this show captures the essence of K-drama so well. I was like, this is why I love K-dramas. And like, now I'm like, I want to watch all these ancient shows, because I was like, I need this feeling. Like, this is why I like K-dramas. Like, it gives you that all-encompassing feeling. Oh my goodness. So good.
And I told you in the DMs, I was like, it felt like I was watching Michael Jackson's Thriller for the first time. After living my whole life watching hearing Thriller for the first time and being like, oh my God, this is it. Like, this is the end all be all. This is where pop music gets it from.
Yep.
Right? Like, this is the original.
Yep.
This is the formula.
Yeah, it's the formula.
This is why we have music videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And there's something about going to the source of it, right? Looking at the ingredients and being like, oh, this is how you get a pie.
Yes.
Versus like getting some like fusion food later down the line. You're like, I wonder how they got this concept. This is how.
Yes. I 1000% agree. This is like the blueprint.
The blueprint. And Wikipedia had like this great section called Running Similarities. And I just want to read. I was like, I don't have no notes. This is perfect. I just want to read it out loud. Yes. So it says this: many elements of the formula of Korean drama are evident in the shows, talking about the entire 4 seasons. Not 4 seasons, but the Endless Love series. I call it the 4 seasons as well, just because it's 4 seasons. But anyway, the 4 seasons. Anyway, many elements of the formula are evident in the shows, but are retained even more clearly in all 4 shows. The shows mainly begin with a love that began at some point in the early childhood or teen years. So this is where they met as children.
Yes, childhood connection.
Child connection, and continues on until adulthood, usually after a long separation.
Yes.
This is slightly bent in the third of the series, as the main characters' first loves are not the main characters. I will not continue that sentence because it's a spoiler for Somerset.
Yeah.
The shows also seem to emphasize the scenery, making it into one of the main characters. The rice fields in autumn, the lake in winter, the tea garden in summer, the island in spring. These are all like setting and place and vibes. That is huge in this series. Yeah. But that carries on into the rest of K-drama. You have summer series that have the essence of summer in them. And you watch them and you're like, I feel like this is just, it takes place in the summer and it's dealing with summer, and it's almost like city as a place or setting as a character.
Yeah, absolutely. And they do such a great job with like the settings and all of these shows.
Yeah. The show also follows a pattern of having a third wheel, the second male lead, and the jealous girl, the second female lead.
Yes, always. There was also a third couple in each show, mostly to provide comic relief from the otherwise dreary situations presented in each show. Yes.
After all, also all the characters in all the series have had the leads endure the disagreement of the parents of both leads.
Always.
So disapproving parents, that trope. Mm-hmm. As for the soundtrack, main instrumental themes for all the series are known classics such as Romance Anonimo, or Anonymous Romance, A Piece for Guitar in autumn, Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven in winter, Serenade by Franz Schubert in summer, and Clementine in spring.
Yes.
And I was telling you before we got on that I still have Clementine in my playlist. because of when I watched Spring Waltz.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
In the year 2012 or something like that. It was over 10 years ago. But it was such an intimate part of the show. So intertwined with it. And it left me, like, I listened to that soundtrack, and it puts me right back into the drama.
Oh, I love that.
Right?
That's
so
what
this,
an OST should do.
Right. This concept of OSTs, this concept of music being intrinsically linked to the drama.
Mm-hmm.
I think people to this day think of these songs and they think of the drama.
Yeah, absolutely.
They listen to Serenade and they think of Somerset. They listen to Moonlight Sonata and they think of Winter Sonata. It's like, this is the original blueprint for having such a memorable OST.
Oh, I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah. So a couple more fun facts. The series was super successful, as you can imagine, averaging viewership ratings of 38.6%.
That's crazy. Wow.
And reaching a peak viewership of 46.1%.
Wow.
Almost half of everybody in Korea was watching this show.
I love that. I love that for Autumn in My Heart.
Yep. It's considered a pioneer in Korean melodramatic series, launching a worldwide fever commonly referred to as the Korean Wave. So yeah, this launched the Korean Wave in the early 2000s. And there's been a few remakes of it. There's an Endless Love Filipino remake. There's a Thai remake and a Chinese remake. Autumn Fairy Tale is the Chinese remake. And I'm going to butcher this. Chwainiran is the Thai remake. Yeah.
Amazing.
Won Best New Actor at the Beck Song Awards.
I love that for him.
31st annual Beck Song Award. I know. When I saw that, I was like, damn straight. Damn fucking straight. Hye-kyo won Most Popular Actress at that same Beck Song Awards. But I think that's all the fun facts that I have. But I think this show should be watched by everybody.
I agree.
I think if you haven't watched the show and you really want, there's a K-drama drought happening right now, by the way.
Oh, there is. It's a problem.
There's a problem. After Lovely Runner, people were like, I don't know what to watch. There's a drought.
Yeah,
whatever.
Literally.
Look, I don't want to be the one to be like, there's 20 plus years of K-dramas to look at.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's also, I hate to be this person, but my sister is I'll just drag my sister in for a second. My sister is one of those people that doesn't like black and white movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, look, there's so many good black and white movies.
Yeah.
You're missing out on all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All of this great content that I know you would love.
Yeah.
Just because it's black and white.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel the same way toward people that are like, I don't like older K-dramas.
Yeah.
They're so cringy. The acting is so bad.
No, you're missing out.
The production is so bad. The whining on that, I can't stand it.
Yeah. Also, like, if you look back at shows that came out of the US in the 2000s, our shows are looking just like that. So, come on now. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
I was saying a few weeks ago on my podcast how I was like, if you call yourself a K-drama lover, like, I just think it's so important to, like, go back and see, like, where K-dramas came from, because these stories are so good.
They're relevant.
And, like, yes, they're relevant. And I was like, and I think that honestly, truly, like this series is so worth the watch. Like, all of the dramas, like, they're so good. And I think they're important. And they're referred to so much in, like, the dramas that come out now. They'll refer to, like, oh yeah, like Winter Sonata. They'll refer to these dramas. And so, like, it's nice to have that context too.
Mm-hmm. Out of the 3 that I've seen, so I've seen Autumn in My Heart, I'm almost done with Somerset, and I've watched Spring Waltz. The order that I love them in is number 1, Autumn in My Heart. And I'm not even saying that because of recency bias. It's Autumn in My Heart all the way, all the way.
Yeah.
Number 2, Spring Waltz. And number 3, Somerset.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched Winter Sonata yet.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So I hope you get to watch Spring Waltz.
Me too. Oh my
With
gosh.
Han Hyo-ju.
Find
That was
it.
the first time I ever saw Han Hyo-ju.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh.
I need to watch it. I need to find it somewhere and
Yeah.
watch that one.
Good times. Good times.
Amazing.
I don't know. Is there anything else you want to say before we get into the spoiler section? Because I took episode by episode notes.
Oh yeah, me too, girl.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. I don't know. I don't really don't want to spoil it because I just that's how I went into the show, was like raw. Like I did not know anything.
Yeah.
And I just kind of want to preserve it for people
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
not
'cause
tell
it's
them
so worth
anything.
the watch.
It's
Yeah.
just watch it. It just
Yeah.
I had someone come into my DMs. Oh, what did I put? I said something. I told people about the 2:30 a.m. thing on my stories.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a bunch of people say like, what are you watching? Because it drama drought, right? Like
Right,
everyone's
right.
like, what are you watching? What drama is this? Please help me out. So, and I was telling them it's Autumn in My Heart, a 24-year-old drama. And one person said, I started it today.
Yeah.
It was a work day. She was like, I started it. I'm already on episode 6 and I work full time.
I love
And
that.
I was like, okay.
Because you can't stop. You cannot stop with
Yes,
this one.
no. I was like, I told her, you can cut the melodrama with a knife.
Yeah.
And she
It's
said,
there.
say less. I was like, I was crying every episode. It's so emotional. I mean, what's not to love? I've already said this. I'm an angsty bitch. This is full of angst. This is so much angst. So anyway, what would you rate this show out of 5 soju bottles?
So I have to say first, I reviewed this show with Lola on my podcast. And I at that time when we reviewed it, I think I gave it a 4.5.
Yeah.
And now I would give it a 5. Because like every time, like Jess, I watched this show in January. I have not stopped thinking about this show. I've watched other 2024 dramas this year. Autumn in My Heart is the best drama I've watched this year.
I love it.
I cannot stop thinking about this drama. Like,
Ugh.
it's in my heart forever.
Yes.
It's one of my favorites of all time. It's getting the 5. So it's 5
getting the
soju
5.
bottles. Yes, I just obsessed.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Do you know what? You've inspired me. I'll give it a 5 out of 5 as well.
Oh, I love it.
I was going for a 4.5, and I was gonna say why, but then I'm like, you know what? That's spoiler territory.
Yeah.
I'll just give it a 5 out of 5. It left me with such a feeling, like it stuck to your bones. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It really impacted me. There's nothing like watching the original.
Nope. It's nothing like it.
It's nothing like watching the real thing.
Nope.
Not a copy. Not an
Mm-mm.
imitation.
Mm-mm.
And you know, I saw a recent thing on TikTok and I can't remember what it was about. Oh, it was about movies.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was about Star Wars specifically.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you're a Star Wars person, but
I've never watched any of them.
Okay.
I know.
oh, well, this is perfect then. It's a perfect conversation to have.
Okay,
It's
okay.
low risk.
Okay.
Low risk. Because the Star Wars fandom is completely bonkers. It's like Alchemy of Souls times 10.
Oh,
So,
man.
Yeah. Maybe 20 times 20. So the conversation was about how the new content that's being produced for Star Wars is so disappointing and not sort of as magical as the original
Right.
series by George Lucas, which is,
Right.
you know, started in 1977 and went into the 80s. And those first 3 movies were something to behold, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it started this whole thing, like it snowballed.
Right.
But what they were saying was the people that are writing Star Wars content now are fans of Star Wars.
Yes.
And they're writing it based on this is all the content that they have consumed. They've consumed
Right.
Star Wars content.
Right.
But George Lucas, the creator, did not consume Star Wars content. He consumed the real thing, like the real like sci-fi serials from the 50s and 60s. And he was taking inspiration from Dune, the book. He was taking inspiration from like the original sci-fi of the era and turning it into something completely original and new.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, that is so applicable to K-drama.
Wow.
And how the old K-dramas were not taking inspiration from itself.
Right.
They were taking inspiration from other places.
Yes. Yes.
From different places and the way society was. And
yes.
And it was so unique.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you'd never seen these tropes before.
Mm-mm.
And if you did, you'd never seen them like this.
Wow. That's an amazing metaphor.
And, yeah.
Really
and
good.
then now the K-dramas that you see are being written by people, usually, who love K-dramas, who've been in the industry, who grew up on K-dramas.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
Who have a different set of inspiration.
Yeah.
And education.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels recycled because it is recycled.
Yep. Wow, that's such a good point. That is such a good point.
So I thought that was relevant to K-dramas, the Star Wars conversation.
Yeah. No, I love that. Wow, that's a really good metaphor. That's really good. Bravo. That's really good.
Thank you. So with that being said, I think we're going to get into spoilers right after this.
Excuse me, 뭐라고?
괜찮아.
You know, I have no signal. Oh, sorry.
Swear, this crossing shells.
What?
Get business done with the new American Express Graphite Business Cash Unlimited card. With unlimited 2% cash back on all eligible purchases. Unlimited 5% cash back on flights and prepaid hotels booked through American Express Travel Online. And a flexible spending capacity that can grow with your business. You'll have the confidence to keep building. Apply today and earn a welcome offer of $1,500 cash back after you spend $50,000 in qualifying purchases on your new card within the first 6 months of card membership. Terms apply. Learn more at go.amex/graphite.
All right, we're on the other side of spoilers, so anything goes. We are going to talk at length about Autumn in My Heart and everything that happens, all of the plot points and beats. Each of us has brought notes to the table. They might be very robust.
Yes.
Episode by episode notes. So I would love to throw it to you and see where you'd like to start.
I think a good place to start probably is like we see like at the very beginning that Unsa and Shanae are switched at birth.
The switched at birth thing.
Yeah, they're both, born in the same hospital, of course. And unfortunately, little Junsa, he's a little toddler. He just, stumbles into the nursery. He's touching stuff. He drops, the name tag, and then the nurse comes and she just puts the name tag into close to this bassinet, and it was the wrong bassinet. And, Junso's father was like, "Oh, Junso, come here, let's go see your sister." And I was like, "Oh no!" And the fact that it was Junso as well that did it.
Yeah, he swapped their fate.
Oh man,
he did it himself.
Wow.
But it's a child, and
yeah,
I really blame the father.
Yeah, I mean, why was your 2-year-old stumbling around by themselves in a hospital?
I blame two things. The hospital, number one.
Mm-hmm.
Because what is that shabby-ass way of identifying the children?
Because the babies, in addition to the sign on the bassinet, there should be a bracelet as well. Everything should add up. You're just depending on this little flimsy index card to indicate whose baby this is.
Yeah, that was... It's super janky. And then the father for leaving his toddler alone in a hospital.
Yeah. But the father showed poor judgment all throughout
really
the drama.
Yeah. Oh, super poor judgment throughout the drama. Absolutely. So I don't blame the male lead.
Oh yeah, no,
Junso at all. Like even though he did it, it's like it's a freaking toddler.
Yeah, no, he's a baby. It was just unfortunate that like it was like him that like
it wasn't even like, a toddler that could talk to you. It wasn't even like a 2-year-old. It was like a 1-year-old.
He was a baby.
Yeah,
like literal baby.
Yeah. So, I don't know what to say about the childhood episodes because they are so much. They're so much like and they're so vibrant, like in my mind too.
Mine too.
Right? Because they show this idyllic home life.
Mm-hmm.
They're laughing together at the kitchen table, and you're just like, what's gonna go wrong?
Yeah, they're the sweetest family ever.
They're the sweetest, most perfect family. But when you see Junso and Unso together, you're like, what is this vibe between them? What is this vibe?
I chose to ignore the vibe.
No, you. I don't know.
Like, I'm not even going there. I was like, I am ignoring this. It's not happening.
Look, I have to say, I don't have any brothers. I only have a younger sister.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, okay. I was hoping you had a brother so you could like
No.
speak to like having a brother and being like, no, brothers are gross.
I always wanted a brother. I've always wanted one.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I can't even say I want a brother. Ew.
I want an older brother specifically. Like
Really?
An older brother. Yeah.
Well, why did you want an older brother?
I don't know. It just like I think maybe like the shows I was watching growing up, and I'm like having an older brother just seems like, oh, brother, protect me and look out for me, and like I don't know, something like that.
Oh, that's
I love my
cute.
sister though. Me and my sister had a great time, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I felt backward when I saw how they were interacting and how there was electricity between them.
Let me say this. I don't think it was. I feel like it was all Junso. Like Unso was not.
No,
those are not the.
No,
yeah, it was.
She
Junso
was
that was.
she was jockeying some stuff back.
No,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah, it was mutual.
I really feel like it was all Junso because
no, it was mutual.
I didn't want to admit it. Like he clearly had a crush on her, which I was like,
he had a crush on his sister.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
She
ignore
had
this.
a crush on her brother, especially when she took off her little skirt when it got wet in the rain.
No, I know.
And
Jess,
she was
I
kind of looked facetious.
No,
she did it.
No,
and he was like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "It's okay. I have a underskirt on." And you can clearly see her little white underwears underneath the underskirt.
No.
And I was like, we're not going to talk about this. We're not going to talk about this.
I have to say, like, when I saw that scene, I texted Susie and I was like, Susie, what's happening with these? I was like, I don't, what's going on? Susie, I don't like this.
Can you break this down for me?
But I was like, I'm gonna keep going. But I was like, I don't like this. Is weird. And that's why I like just literally like put it in a corner of my brain. And I just shut it off. And I was like, I refuse. I was like, this is so problematic. But you as an audience know they're not biologically related. Right.
That's not really his sister. But they grew up together.
Right.
And as brother and sister. As far as they know, they're brother and sister. So I'm like, I'm like sweating. Like I was like sweating watching the first couple of episodes because I was like, this is they don't know, but they but they got a little rapport going here. They don't act like brother and sister. He was shutting down crushes left and right. He was throwing little notes in the trash when the girls would come up to him at school.
Yeah.
No, he was down bad.
Yeah, I just chose to ignore it. I was like, I can't.
It was very icky, but you're like, the only thing that saves it is that they told you immediately.
Exactly.
They're not brother and sister.
Exactly. Which I guess like explains his like pull towards her, I guess.
But what they're saying is that I think the implication is that they always knew, like in their mind and body and subconscious, they just knew they're not brother and sister.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the implication.
Yes, which is good. They told us literally when the show starts that that is not the case. Yeah.
But the character, they somehow, some way always knew.
Yeah.
But the parents didn't know.
No, they did not.
The parents didn't know. And the whole thing about like her developing body and they're sitting at the kitchen table and the mom goes, oh, her boobs are coming in. And Junso's like, her boobs, let me see. And he starts chasing her around the house, and I'm like, I'm like in the fetal position, like on the floor. Oh my god. Honestly,
things I chose to ignore.
I'm like turning red. Like it just it's so it's crazy. Like it's so crazy.
It is.
Yep. But then she has this bully at school.
Yes.
The bully is simply jealous of her.
Mm-hmm.
And the bully turns out to be the real sister.
Yes.
That reveal, when they revealed that,
wild.
Knocked me back.
Yeah. And Shin'e was so nasty to Eunso. Like, Eunso is like the sweetest thing.
Nasty.
Like the sweetest girl ever. And Shin'e was just like making her life a living hell. Like, you know, framing her for things, making fun of her, all this stuff. And, you know, Shin'e doesn't have a loving home. She lives with just her mom. Her mom is not that nice to her.
Yeah, she came from an abusive household.
Yeah, her brother abuses her as well. And she's angry. And she's really jealous of Eunso because she's like, why does this girl have everything and I have nothing?
Yeah. And that's the thing that I was like trying to rationalize my hate away.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I need to forgive this little girl because she grew up in squalor.
Yeah.
And she has no opportunities. She should be the president of the class, but she's not because Eunso is rich and she's well liked, and so she gets voted the president. It was like things are, I don't know. But then I didn't have any forgiveness for her at all.
No.
I just
stand her.
I have a list of things in here called bitch sister.
Oh my god!
It's in order. I have everything she did to Eunso. So,
oh my gosh,
we'll just go through it now. Let's talk about the sister now.
Yes.
So, the sister Shin'e, she was jealous of Eunso in school, and like jealous in like I want to kill her jealous.
Yeah, it wasn't a normal type of jealous. It was just like I want you gone.
Yes,
like I want you to disappear.
Yes.
Yeah.
She steals her fancy underskirt and violates it with graffiti. Hangs it up high in a tree for the whole school to see. Then makes her oppa, Junso, beg on his knees to end the bullying if he paints this poem for her in the school project, tit for tat.
Yep.
Immediately starts cozying up to her stuff in her room.
Yeah.
And trying on her clothes. She has no respect for her boundaries and her stuff. Her... Like, this is her room. She's like, this is my room.
Yeah.
She's materialistic and entitled.
Yeah, absolutely.
She manipulates the mom into accepting her as her biological daughter with tears and all of this drama and fanfare. Yeah. And I was so pissed.
Yeah. She was really manipulative and, like, honestly, like, kind of a sociopath.
Yes.
It was just kind of like the way that you just like up and were like so excited to leave your mom's house. Granted, I know she was coming from not an ideal situation, but she's like, oh, this is my house now. I'm just going to plug myself in. Oh yeah, I'm going to wear these clothes. I'm going to do this. I have money now. Yay. Like literally like, bye-bye old life. Like she just didn't care at all.
Yeah. Yeah. She was hateful on her birthday and hesitant to invite Eunso to her party.
Yeah.
She was a braggart in front of the whole school with her newfound wealth. In a way that Eunso never was. Like, Eunso was kind-hearted. She was willing to share her stuff. Yes. And the attention just came sort of naturally.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
she's like a really nice girl.
Yeah, nice. Then she frames her on the birthday for the theft of the watch. And does the whole manipulative tears gimmick again.
That scene made me so angry.
I was, oh God. I was punching pillows.
I was so pissed off.
I was ripping telephone books. I was like, oh no. I was so mad.
Gosh.
Then, this is all in childhood. Then, in adulthood, she manipulates Eunso into trying to leave Junso in the middle of the night, convincing her that they would all be better off without her.
Yeah.
That the mom is mentally fragile. She's been sick for years. Seeing her would do no good. So she should just leave.
No,
and
when it's like the
homegirl
opposite.
tries to.
Yeah, when it's like the opposite, because the mom is sick because she misses Eunso so much.
Yeah.
But she doesn't care about her mom. She doesn't care about anybody but herself.
She's selfish.
Mm-hmm.
She's a narcissist.
Yeah, she is.
And then she slaps Eunso in front of Junso at the family reunion meal. When she laid hands on her, I was like, oh no. Not in front of the whole family.
Yeah. There
Not
was
in
nothing
front of the
redeemable about Shanae.
She canceled her staff accommodations so that she had nowhere to live.
Yeah. And my thing is like, why are you still mad? You got everything you wanted.
You got everything.
You got your family. You got to study abroad. You have a cool job. So why are you still angry? That's what I didn't understand about her. I'm like, there's no reason for you to be that bitter. But she's jealous, again, because she knows that her family loves Eunso probably more than they love her. So that's why she was still bitter about it. I'm just like, girl, like, get a grip.
It was bad. And then she stole the letter Eunso wrote to Junso saying that she loves him.
Mm-hmm.
And declared it at the family meeting that they love each other. So they can't become adopted siblings because they're in love with each other. And even like she had the letter in her possession, she like throws it down to her shocked parents. And if she was ever concerned about her mom's health, she would have never done that shit.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
She doesn't care
about anyone.
Yeah. It was bad. I was like, oh my God. And then she kind of calms down. And they didn't write enough stuff for her like in the back half for her to
Oh yeah. There was nothing for her to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it's fine, but I was genuinely angry with her.
Yeah, she was a horrible person. She was a terrible person.
Yeah. Yeah. And the last time that I saw this actress, she was she was in Boys Over Flowers. Do you remember her in Boys Over Flowers?
I've only seen one episode of Boys Over Flowers. Is she in the first
episode? Oh
my
God. Only one episode?
No, because I couldn't go on.
Okay, what about Delightful Girl Chunyoung? Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh my. Okay, well, she's the delightful girl, Chunyoung.
Oh, so she was nice in that show?
She was not, yeah. Oh, so she was nice. Yeah. So seeing her be like this vile, crazy sociopath, manipulating her own blood family, slapping people, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't.
Yeah, she was nasty.
She was nasty.
Horrible.
Yeah. So the childhood stuff was totally marred by her nonsense. Yeah. I had a question though, because in childhood, on the birthday, Junso is like, I'm going to take this. He gives Shine a watch for her birthday. And he's like, I'm going to take this watch that I gifted to Eunso for her birthday last year to her. It's the one thing she wants.
Yeah.
So she goes, okay, I'll give it to her. Pause. Why would Junso trust Shine? That's her school that's Eunso's school bully.
I don't know if he thought that like, oh, like, you know, because she's in the family now and she's my sister, like she's not going to do anything bad. Like, I think he was just giving her the benefit of the doubt.
No, like it just doesn't work that like.
He shouldn't have given her the benefit of the doubt, but I think that's what he was doing because I think he wanted to believe the best. Because Junso and Eunso were both just like very like
naive,
well-meaning, like naive but like kind people.
Yeah.
And so like I really feel like they believe like the best in people. And so like he was just like, you know, Shanae's my sister. She's not gonna hurt Eunso. He knows like she knows I love Eunso as a sister. So like you know, but yeah, no, she did what she does.
Yeah. Were there any moments in the childhood episodes that you were like, oh my God, this broke me or this stood out to me?
Oh, well.
Oh no.
The scene when, so, you know, Eunso finds out that she's not, you know, the biological daughter. So she goes running away and...
This is because of Shine also.
Yeah.
Like Shine just shows up.
Exactly. She shows up and just this dramatic thing. Just like, you're not their daughter, I am. And it was just like so sad and like, you know, Eunso runs away and Junso finds her and he like gives her like a piggyback back ride on the way back home.
Stop it.
And it was just so sad. But the one scene when so Unsol's mom went to Unsol's like, you know, adoptive, I don't know. Her mom went to like her biological mom.
Yeah.
And was like, can I take Unsol and Shinhye to the US? Like, can I please take both of them? And because she, of course, doesn't want to let go of Unsol, like, that's her daughter, too. And so, you know, Unsol's biological mom is like, well, she's like, I guess I can just live as if I've never had a child. And she's just, like, walking away, and you could tell that she's so defeated, like, I went from, I don't have a child anymore. And Unsol was there witnessing that conversation, and she said sorry to her mom, and she was like, I'm sorry, like, I can't leave my biological mom like this. I feel bad. And so she just ran up to her and she called her mom for the first time, and like, you know, officially like moved into her house. And it was just devastating. Like, that scene is just like always in my head of just like how heartbreaking it was.
Yeah, because Unso comes across as someone who's extremely truthful, even to herself. She rarely lies. And something that she couldn't lie about was calling her mom, her biological mom, mom. She couldn't say Oma.
Yeah.
She would always stop short of calling her mom when she moved in with her. And to the point where her mom says, if you can't call me mom, just call me Ajuma.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's kind of like being a little more gentle with her than she was with Shinhye.
Absolutely. She was so much nicer to her.
So much nicer to her. Yeah. Just because I think she felt guilty and bad. And also, they're two different personalities. They're going to require two different methods of raising.
Yeah.
So she was just very careful with her. And yeah, that conversation between the moms. And she was like, please, like, I'll take her and I'll raise her, blah, blah, blah. I'll take her to the United States. And she was like, okay. Like, it was such a difficult conversation to see. And when Unso spots her, what are we going to call OG mom?
Yeah.
We'll call her OG mom.
Yeah.
When she spots her OG mom and calls out, Oma, to her in front of the bio mom, my God, the tears that were running down my face.
Yeah. And like they both broke when like, both moms broke when like she said that.
Yeah.
It was, oh man.
Because she feels that that's her mom, like up until like a week or something ago, that was her mom.
Exactly.
So it's not like you could just switch at the drop of a hat. All of this, like that's, she breastfed her, she took care of her, she taught her how to speak, she taught her how to walk, like that's their child.
Yeah.
And it was just so emotional to see her run back to the OG mom. The OG mom say, we're gonna go to the US, you're coming with us.
Yeah.
And her tearfully think to her about her bio mom.
Yeah.
And negate what she really wants.
Exactly. And it like goes to show the type of person that she was. She's such an empathetic,
like
compassionate person.
Super.
And she was like, I'm not going to just let my biological mom just go off by herself as if she's never had a child when I'm right here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do this and this is really hard, but like she felt like it was the right thing to do.
Yeah. And she would always do the right thing.
It was rough. And she would always do the right thing. Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
But the other scene I had was when this is like one of like Junso and Unsol's like last meetings, and he was like, if you could be born again, like what would you be? And she said, I would be a tree so I don't have to part with anyone.
I would just grow my roots down where I am. And
oh
my God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was very emotional when she said tree. It's such a natural thing too. Like she didn't say bird so I can go where I want. She didn't say, fish so I could, swim and, be where I want. She said tree. She wants stability. She wants
oh man.
She wants to put down roots. She wants,
it's just a lot. Like it was just all their scenes,
very poetic.
Like yes, and like all their parting scenes, like even with like the little, like they had these little, like family mugs, and like when Unsol first left the house, she took her mug, and like no, she left her mug actually, and like when her and Junso met at the beach one time, he brought like her mug to her. He was like, "This belongs to you. This is yours," and like it's just
The mugs
it's just,
killed me.
The mugs. Oh my gosh.
The ceramic cups that she takes hers. So she removes her mug from the fan, and it has her face on it.
Yeah.
It killed me when she took her mug. And she's so childlike, right? Yes. I know she's a child, but she's very childlike.
Yeah.
Having these sort of conversations with the mugs as if they were her family. Mm-hmm. And, you know, she removes herself from the family. It's very symbolic.
So sad. And then, like, he brought his mug to her. And, like, it was just, like, come on. Like, how, and mind you, this is, like, the first 3 episodes.
It's literally the first 3 episodes.
I'm tired of crying. Like, it was just, it was and so much.
Every episode, they're crying. Let me just say. And every single episode, they're
and
crying.
These kids can cry.
Big, fat
like,
tears.
These kids were crying big, fat tears. Like, and then even, like, the scene when, like, the family was leaving for the U.S., her running after the car, I was done.
Ugh.
I was finished. And like,
her little
I was
face.
like, I wish, why couldn't they tell her? I know she said that she didn't want to know when they were leaving, but like, I wish they could have had something, because she's literally running after the car and like crying. And it was just so sad. Like, it was so sad.
I know. It was super sad. And they just leave her. Like, that's her. Oh, God. So then we get to adulthood and we meet the second male lead. And
yes.
Of course, he's a chaebol.
Of course.
Of course. But he is basically undercover at this seaside resort. I think it's like a golfing resort or something.
Yeah,
he's staying in one of the villas.
Yeah.
And she's a telephone operator. When I saw that she was an operator at the hotel, I was like, oh, this job doesn't even exist anymore. It just doesn't even exist anymore.
Right.
And he's been flirting with her over the phone.
Yes.
And he's doing that thinking because she says at some point that she's a 37-year-old woman with 2 kids.
Yeah, yeah. She's like, get off my back.
Get off my back. Because he was like bitching at her and she was like, you can't talk to me that way. I'm a 37-year-old woman with 2 kids.
Yeah.
And so he continued to flirt with her thinking she was a 37-year-old woman with 2 kids.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, she's not. She's like 22 and perfect.
Yeah.
No kids.
Yeah.
And he's like completely infatuated with her.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
Completely infatuated with her. I think somewhere inside episodes 4 through 6, there's like an attempted sexual assault.
Yes. Yes.
We have to talk about this because this was marring my impression of the second male lead for the longest time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I
have crazy
jarring.
eyes right now.
Yeah. It was jarring. Because he like, you know, she came to the room because I think she like also was like a maid.
He makes her a maid.
Yeah, he makes her a maid, and like he basically like pushed her up against the wall. And he was like trying to forcibly like kiss her, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, like get off me!" She literally had to run away.
Yeah.
But I have to say, like, I was like, "Oh no, I'm done with him. Like, we're done."
Me too.
But then, like, as the show progressed, you like because he really did turn a new leaf though. Like, because a lot of times when things like that happen in the show, I'm like, "Yeah, we're done here. We're done." Like, I hate you. But like, he really like when he said he was sorry, he was actually sorry, and he like stuck to his word, and he showed that he was actually, you know, like a good guy. But like I was scared for a minute because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna hate you for the entire show,
right?
And like I hate that he did that because there's no excuse for it. And I was like, why did they make him do that? Like, yeah, I wish he didn't do that though. But I appreciated the character development because he grew a lot as a character. Mm-hmm.
There would be no competition between the second male lead and the male lead. As it is, I had second male lead syndrome pretty bad. I never have second male lead syndrome.
Wow. Yeah,
I was like down bad.
Yeah.
Like, by the end of the show.
Yeah.
By the end of the show, I was down bad.
Yeah. Like after watching the show, I was like, this is what second male lead syndrome should feel like.
At its
core.
This is
what it is.
Yes.
Yeah. This is what it should feel like.
Yeah.
But he really did turn a new leaf, and he like did a complete 180.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated.
I think he turned into, because she's questioning him and his intentions, if he's a good person. Episode 7, she says, like, I don't even know if he's a good person, but I think I just want to give it a try with, you know, Wonbin's character.
Yeah.
She hasn't had anyone like her in a long time, not since Oppa, like Junso, her brother. It's a lot. And she really, I think it's presented rather, how do I put this? When you watch the show, you don't feel it as much, but when you look back on it, she used him. She used the second male lead.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
A lot.
I do think, I think, and I don't think it like in a malicious.
No, exactly. It wasn't malicious.
Yeah, not in a malicious
but she was
way.
Using him and taking advantage of his feelings for her to make the relationship seem like more than it was, especially in front of Junso.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird though, because like, I don't know, like I feel like, I don't know if I don't think she ever, I don't know how I feel about the relationship was complicated because I feel like she was honestly in that relationship against her own will. So I don't even really think that she was consciously like trying to like use Taesok to like, you know, help Junso move on or whatever. Like
in front of Junso,
like
she would always say something that was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going out with Taesok now. Oh, he picked me up. Oh, this, that, and the other," and made the relationship seem like a relationship versus Taesok likes me and it's one-sided, and I'm like, I've got him at arm's length at all times.
Yeah. I think I took that as her just being passive because she was extremely passive. Yeah. And like, I'm like, you're letting this relationship happen to you.
Yes.
I don't think you ever actually like confirmed with Taesok that you wanted to be engaged. Like, it all was just kind of like happening.
At this point in time, if she says nothing, I think Taesok is going, oh, she's okay with everything that I'm doing.
It's a yes, literally. Like,
that's an okay for me.
Exactly.
Versus, what are we? Because she hasn't said anything
at all. Like,
at all.
She was just kind of like letting it happen. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I don't know. And also, we didn't include the fact that Taesok and Junso are besties.
And yes, they're best friends.
They're besties. Course. And Junso is engaged to a girl named Yumi. And
fuck Yumi. Yumi.
Yumi. Yeah, he's engaged.
Yumi's
to Yumi,
the real villain of this show.
They're engaged, and like they were at their engagement ceremony. And Yumi asked Junso, "Who was your first love?" And he said Namu, which means tree, which is referring to Unso. And
mouth agape. My flabbers have been gasted. I can't believe he said that to her. And he asked her the same question, his fiance. He asked her the same question that he asked Unso, which is, if you were to be born again, what would you want to be? Yeah. And she says tree, and he goes, okay, perfect. You're going to be my replacement, Unso.
Right. He's like, okay, you can be my replacement for Unso.
You can see the A to B to C in his mind.
Yeah. He's like, you'll do. Like, yeah.
Oh my god. So inside episodes 4 through 6, the fiance finds the drawings that Junso has done of Unso.
Yeah.
Which, pause right here, Junso cannot draw. But Junso's drawings of Unso were fugly.
Oh my god.
The fuggliest drawings. They had another, like, Taesok also went to art school, and he drew Unso at some point. And I was like, the most beautiful drawing I've ever seen. It was so, they just cut to it for a second, and I was like, we're not going to talk about how beautiful that drawing is that he did.
Oh my gosh.
Of her. Meanwhile, Junso doing mediocre after mediocre portrait.
Yeah, he's like Unso. A whole artist. He's like a whole professor.
He's a whole professor, and I'm like, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. But anyway, fiance Yumi finds the drawings that he's done of Unso. She's shocked because he consistently said that he won't draw her. He does not draw Yumi.
Yeah.
And he breaks up with her. He breaks up with Yumi.
Yeah.
And here's when I'm like, oh, this is going to get so fucking ugly. Because Yumi tells him outright she won't let him go.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to break up. Even after. So I was like, if you were Yumi and you found out your fiance, who gives you some contrived reason for not drawing you,
yeah,
has drawn his sister in quotation marks.
Yeah.
Scare quotes. And he breaks up with you. It's as you've feared.
Yeah.
He loves his ex-sister.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you stay with a man who doesn't live with you? Who's not in love with you? Why would you stay with a man
Yumi didn't
is practically crippled with love for his sister?
Yeah. The reason is that Yumi did not respect herself. Yumi had zero self-respect. She had zero self-confidence. She had zero self-esteem. She had no shame at all. Like, she was like the most desperate person I've seen in any K-drama. Like, the desperation and like the lack of self-respect. And I'm like, girl, you really need to learn to love yourself, because this is not it. Like,
it was frightening.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
It spiraled out of control because she tries to commit suicide.
Yeah, she's like, I will not live without Junso, and I will die if he's not with me, which puts Junso in such a bad position, because he's like, well, I'm not going to be like this, like, you know, like, jerk about it. Like, if she's saying she's going to kill herself, like, I'm not just going to leave her, but like, it puts him in such a hard position. It's just like, why would you do that to someone? It's so manipulative. It's so incredibly manipulative.
And you hear about this all the time. Like, oh, my mentally unstable ex would say, this is how he would get me not to leave him. Is like, oh, he would threaten that he was going to kill himself and all this stuff. And that's literally what she does.
Yeah, she literally does that. And then her mom is like, oh, like, she's going to kill herself like, because Huffy. Of you. I'm just like,
she's like blaming Junso.
And I'm like, no,
check your girl.
Your daughter's emotionally unstable.
Yes.
Your daughter doesn't love herself. That's the real problem. Let's address that.
She probably needs medication.
Yeah. It's, you know, like, that girl, I mean, I was like, you were like the public enemy number one. Like,
oh my
seriously,
God.
Like, I couldn't believe her. Like, she was just so, like, pitiful.
Yeah.
Just, like, a very, like, pathetic person.
Yeah.
So it's hard to, like, on one hand, I empathize with her, because I'm like, oh, this girl does not have any sort of self-esteem. But on the other hand, I'm like, you're saying that you love this man, but, like, you manipulating him by saying that you're going to kill yourself is not love.
No.
It's not love. So
she's trying to trap him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she does. Like, she's successful for the most of the show.
Yeah, yeah.
So
what I did, like, the one thing I'll give her, though, is that I like that she wasn't, like, nasty to Unsaw. Like, I was like, well, at least she's, like...
Well...
She wasn't, like, hostile or, like...
Oh, like openly hostile to her.
Yeah,
directly.
like, openly hostile to, like, Unsaw. Like, of course, we're doing what she's doing hurts Unsaw indirectly. But, like, she wasn't, like, a nasty, you know... like girlfriend, fiance, like that. She wasn't that nasty, jealous, like, you know, ex figure.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated. She had her own issues, but yeah, hot mess.
She even says in episode 7, I know you don't love me and you've never loved me. That's a direct quote.
Yeah, and like, that's the problem. Like, you knew that he didn't love you, so why are you with this man?
I know you don't love me and you've never loved me.
So you know what's going on. Like, you're
why
well
are you
aware.
fucking here? Like, I was like, oh, I was so gagged.
She doesn't respect herself enough.
No, and then he tells her he likes someone else.
Mm-hmm.
But stops short of saying it's Unso.
Yeah.
And then she says, direct quote, I have no intention to leave you. Even if you love someone else, I don't want to let you go. You know that red flag man on TikTok that, like...
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all his content is like, I'm like, please sick him on this girl, because this is such a red flag.
Yeah, it's giving, if I can't have you, no one will.
Yeah.
Like, it's like textbook toxicity.
Oh, I can't. But then I had this quote at the end of episode 7. This is I can't remember who says this. It's either Unso or Junso. They say to each other, because of you, my life became so beautiful that it is incomparable. Let's stay together for the rest of our lives as brother and sister.
Oh my god. Ah!
Because they flip-flop, right? Like the angst is in this push and pull of will they, won't they act on their love.
Right.
And they just keep making this decision to stay as live as brother and sister, quote unquote.
Yeah.
But in episode 8, I think there's like an overnight stay at the cabin.
Yes. They basically ran off and went to like the cabin and
No. This was before like they ran off.
Which cabin? What part was this?
This was I think it was like a day trip or something, and they were supposed to come back in the day. In the same day.
Yes. Okay, I remember that.
But then it
one.
started. Like they got a call on the phone, and the management was like, yeah, the roads are down or something.
I remember.
Leave.
Yeah.
So he was like, what are we gonna do? We have to stay the night. And I was like, oh, fucking course we have to stay the night. Like, I love that trope. Let me just say,
love it.
That
it's
micro
so
trope
every time.
They have to stay the night. It's only one room. I love those tropes.
Yeah.
So there's this overnight stay at the cabin in episode 8. We're halfway through the show.
Yeah.
And they had those dual phone calls.
Yes.
Between Wonbin is talking to Unso and Yumi is talking to Junso.
Yeah.
And the two second leads are together, like in the art studio, because they somehow meet up there.
Right.
And they're like, oh, Junso is here. Oh, Unso is here. And they're like, wait a minute. And they put 2 and 2 together. And by the time they get this phone call from each of them almost at the same time, they know that they're lying about where they are.
Yes.
And what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know that they're together.
Exactly.
And the tension of that is just so good. And the ensuing conversation between the second leads is fantastic.
Yeah.
Because I think it was Yumi that asks Taesuk, when did you find out? And I love it because they don't exactly say what it is.
Right.
They're dancing around, like saying what it is they're talking about.
Right.
So they're being super ambiguous, talking about the elephant in the room. And he goes, oh, he just found out because the previous episode ended with like a back hug in the night, and he pulls up in his car and he sees them hugging and he's like, oh my god. He puts 2 and 2 together. 2 and 2 together. And she says she's known for a while. Yumi says, I've known for a while. And it's been so hard. And she asks him if he believes in fate. And Taesuk angrily says he doesn't. He only believes in himself. Yumi says she didn't either, but lately she's thought there might be fates that are predetermined. Don't you think we are going against fate?
Wow.
And I'm like,
wow.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Meanwhile, back at the cabin, we're having another big conversation between the couple where Unso says being siblings forever is better. They're trying to convince themselves that this is going to work, that they can do this and whatever, because they're violently in love.
Yes, definitely.
And he says, what if he dies first? Who'd take care of her? Who would be there for her? And she says, she will die first. Direct quote is, I don't want to lose you again. I'll be by your side when you die, is what he says. I'll hold your hand and I'll laugh with you. I won't let you go alone. I'll always be with you.
Ooh.
Alarm bells should be ringing in all of our minds.
Yeah.
At this specific line where she says she's going to die first and he can't live without her.
Wild. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, oh no.
When she said this, you should have seen how big my eyes got. I
was like, oh no, not foreshadowing.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh God. So then Taesuk spills the sibling love secret out loud at like a friends gathering because the third couple is there.
Right.
Plus the 2 couples.
Right.
And I don't know, this was a red flag moment for me because Taesuk goes, in order to get Eunso, I could even kill you. He says that to Junso, and I was like, say what?
He had like an angry phase for sure. When he was trying to come to terms with what was going on.
Okay, but then she apologizes. Eunso apologizes to Taesuk, saying she thought it was going to work. She didn't mean to use him.
Yeah.
And this is what Taesuk says to her. He says, then don't hurt me. I don't care if you love Junso. Just like this moment, even if you break my heart so much, I don't care. I don't care about anything. All I need is you. You are all I need.
Whew.
So, like, they're both second leads are just varying levels of Delulu.
Yeah, definitely. They both lack self-respect. Like, it's just like, I don't care if you love someone else. I just want you to be with me. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, no, that's not what you should want for yourself.
Yeah.
You should want better for yourself.
Taesuk is so Delulu, he goes to her bio mom to ask for permission to marry her.
Yes.
And he's like proposed like a million times.
Yeah.
By this point.
Like,
he's proposed several times. And she never says yes. She's kind of like, either she says nothing or she just kind of like diffuses the situation.
Yes. Most of the time she's just like, she doesn't say anything.
Yeah, she's just like,
I guess it's
like,
a yes.
Awkward. So he goes, after this, he realizes that she's in love. They're in love. And he decides now's a great time for me to reveal myself to her bio mom and ask for permission to marry her. So he does. And one of the first things that her bio mom asks, and I thought this was so telling, she asks him, have you talked with Eunso already?
Yep.
And I was like, that's great. Because instead of, I feel like the immediate thing would be, yeah, like that's great.
Yeah.
We live in squalor. Her brother's a gangster. He's constantly gambling.
Yeah.
He steals money. He beats her. We live a bad life.
Yeah.
You're a rich man. You seem like a good person. I've never seen you before, but you seem like a good guy. You're asking for permission to marry my daughter.
Yeah.
The automatic response would be, yeah, you have my permission. But instead, she asks, have you talked with Eunso? What does she want? What does she say?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was so great. You know, giving agency back to Eunso, where she hasn't had so much agency in her life.
Nope.
Her brother's trying to sell her off to some skis ball.
Yeah.
Earlier in the show, and she has to work for the family. Her paycheck doesn't go to her, and you know, she's just so pitiful. And one thing that I found that was really sad about the show, more so than the actual like situation that they're in, was that Eunso was so vibrant when she was younger and so happy.
Yeah.
And them switching back robbed her of her joy.
Exactly. She had just been through so much. So to just see like everything she goes through from like the beginning of the show to the end, you're like, wow, like this, it's just terrible to see like everything that she had to go through.
Yeah. You just feel terrible for her. You feel like she lost a part of herself. And one thing that she says to Junso when they meet up again, when they reunite, is, I try not to think. I've like blocked all that time period when I was younger. And I try not to think about it because I was so happy then, and I'm so unhappy now. It would just wreck me if I continued to think of that time. It's so sad.
Oh my gosh, it's so sad.
At the end of episode 8, the fucking sister reveals to the parents that they love each other, because there was this whole thing that she was going to get adopted. They were going to officially adopt her.
That scene had me, literally, her parents were so excited. They were like, Eunso, we have such amazing news. We're going to adopt you. And like literally everyone just freezes. Everyone's like looking at each other, and like the parents are like, and then Shanae's just like, no, like they're in love.
She stands up.
Yeah, she literally stands up, starts screaming, they're in love. Junso and Eunso are in love. And then the parents are like, excuse me? Like, they're like horrified.
Shocked.
Like, they are shocked. And like Junso was like, it's true, I do love her. And so I was like, and like, no, like I'm the one that loves him. And he's like, no, I'm the one that loves her. Like, we're in love. And that's how the episode ended. And I literally sat up straight. Like,
Me too.
it was just like what a way to end an episode. Imagine watching that episode and having to wait a week to watch the next one. That's wild.
Murder in the streets. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
So the next episode, I have a quote here from Eunso, and I think she's talking to Junso. She says, if I were to take root in one place, I would be heartbroken if things were to go wrong. I wouldn't be able to move or be moved.
Wow.
He says, if it hurts, are you going to move? And she says, no, I won't, even if it hurts. I'll always be by your side loving you. Even if you won't look back at me, I'll live my life looking at you.
Wow.
And he says, I'll do that too, I will. I'll always look at you.
Oh my gosh.
And this is during that time they absconded, like they just
So this time
this is when they ran away.
Yeah, this is when like the family is up in arms and they like literally like hightail it out of there and they like run away to the cabin. And it was really beautiful. Like in this episode, we really get to see all of that beautiful like autumn scenery. Because they're like taking walks and like it's just like really, really beautiful. But in this episode, her nose starts bleeding, and I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "I know where we're going.
I know what this is."
I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
I was like,
girl.
"No, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. No." I was like, "I know exactly where we're going now. This is terrible. Oh no."
You can see the drop coming.
Yeah.
It's So she called. What I liked about but what was interesting about this episode is that she calls her mom on her birthday.
Yeah.
They're still in this cabin in the woods.
Yes.
She gives away her position to her gangster older brother because he overhears the mom on the phone talking to her. The bio mom, I should say. And the mom says, how can you be happy when you're breaking your parents' hearts? You'll get punished. It'll all get back to you.
Whew.
And this is the second time that concept of punishment for this love comes up. And I don't know if it's cosmic punishment for being unfilial, for breaking taboos because they grew up as brother and sister, for eloping, for breaking other people's hearts because they were both presumably in relationships at this time.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it is or if it's everything.
I think it's everything. I think it's literally all of the above. Like the taboo nature of it, the fact there's other people involved, the fact that parents on both sides are heartbroken because it's like, this is dramatic. Like, what are we supposed to do now? Like, you grew up with us as our daughter, and now you're like, they're like, what is this? So I think it's like a combination of all of those things.
She has the nosebleed, like you said. He comes to her like running. Yeah. Because he sees her like upturned head.
Yeah.
Dealing with the nosebleed. Later on, she says, were you scared? He says yes. She goes, I should be sick all the time then. I would like you to rush toward me with concern.
Oh my gosh.
I have in my notes, shut up, bitch, in all caps.
Oh my gosh. Jess! I was like, not you speaking illness over yourself.
I know.
Don't do that. Oh my gosh.
You just know as an audience, if you have two brain cells to rub together, you just know.
Yeah.
This is going downhill.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah. Because if you see a nosebleed in any show, that person has leukemia. That's literally the universal sign of leukemia in any show I've watched. It's like all her nose bleeding. She has leukemia.
But you know that her father died before she was born?
Yes.
They just don't say what he died of.
Exactly, yes.
And later on when she gets diagnosed with leukemia, they're like, oh, has anyone in your family died of leukemia or been diagnosed with leukemia? And she said,
yeah.
Oh, my father died of leukemia before I was born. And as an audience, you're going, oh, shit. That's what it was.
I was like, oh, no.
No. But I mean, there's so much more drama before we even get to that, because they announce they're going to get married.
Yes.
Everyone and their mom is against it.
Yeah.
Everyone is pissed. The fiance, Yumi, you think she's okay because she goes over to pick up her stuff, if you remember, in episode 10.
Yes.
And she even says, we're not meant to be together. And she uses the word inyon here.
Yes.
When she says we're not meant to be together, I remember that translation being we're not meant to be together. But she used the word inyon.
Mm-hmm.
Which I was like, oh, that's great. And I go, she finally gets it. I had no idea that in this same episode, she was going to attempt suicide.
Yep. And I was like, Yumi.
I mean, even Taesok is acting crazy in this episode.
Yeah. Everyone's losing it because it's a
Everyone's
bombshell. It's a bombshell. So everyone's like coping with it in whatever way they choose to.
Taesok was crazy though, because he comes, and the bio mom as well. She says, "How can you hurt him?" Mm-hmm. And she's like, yeah, pushing Eunso and stuff.
Yeah,
like, you know how they do.
Yeah.
Eunso's mom says this when Taesok comes, crying and wailing, banging on the front door slider in the middle of the night with a bouquet of flowers, begging to see Eunso.
He was losing his mind.
Yeah. Waking up the whole neighborhood. It's just like ugly.
Oh.
And I mean, they're having doubts. Like, Eunso's having doubts.
Yeah.
She says, I was so happy to meet you. I've never thought of being happy without you. Actually, that's what he says. He says it to her to reassure her after she's crying. She says they shouldn't have done it. Everything is a mess. The mom is sick.
Yes.
The
stressed
OG
out.
mom is sick.
Yeah.
Maybe everything would be better had they never met.
Yep.
And then Yumi tries to commit suicide.
Yeah. It's a lot going on.
There's so much going on. And the quote from Yumi when this is her second suicide attempt because she escapes from the hospital.
Yeah.
And goes to the beach.
She tries to drown herself. I
just want to like strangle her. I'll do it for you if you let me. So she says, I'm so mad at her. So she says, don't leave me. I'll kill myself. Promise me you won't leave me. And I have in my notes, this psycho bitch in all caps.
Yeah, so manipulative. Couldn't stand her.
I couldn't stand her. And what was more concerning was that he actually decides to stay with her.
Exactly. And I was like, no! Yeah. We're going backwards again.
I know. Gosh. Because it took so much for them to admit their feelings.
Yes.
To each other. And then so much for them to admit their feelings in front of the elders, in front of their parents. And for him to double down and say, I love her and we're getting married.
Yeah.
And for him to propose to her, it was this whole thing. And fucking Yumi. Bro. I hate Yumi.
Plan. It's terrible.
So he decides to stay with her so that she won't kill herself. She's holding him hostage.
Literally holding him hostage. And
Literally
it's
holding him hostage.
It's so wrong.
And the last thing that I think Eunso says to Junso was that I absolve you of your sins thing. Oh.
Yes.
Which is a callback to earlier in the show. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. And it's like a common thread like throughout. It's like a thing between them. And they do it like a few more times.
But this concept of sins.
The end.
That they're sinning by being together.
Right.
Ugh.
Oh man.
I can't.
It's too much.
Episode 11, she faints. I know it's too much. She faints in episode 11. What I thought was funny was Taesok, like before she faints, she goes to his villa and Taesok is having this little tirade about he won't die until he sees how happy they promise they're going to be. And he's aggressive, he's drunk. And he scoffs that Yumi didn't even succeed in committing suicide. And I was like, oh, that's dirty.
It really is. Like, that's low. That's really low.
Here's when I think he starts to redeem himself. Is because he knows that she loves Junso. Junso loves her. And he doesn't know that they've broken up yet. And she collapses on his watch.
Yeah.
And he immediately like picks her up. He's got her in his arms, and he takes her to the car to take her to the hospital. And he immediately calls Junso. And he tells him she's fainted.
Yeah.
I'm going to take her to the hospital. And he realizes that Yumi or somebody is there with him. There's a woman in the background.
Yeah.
And he, incredulous, are you with someone? And he doesn't even let Junso finish his haltering explanation about Yumi being hurt real bad, blah, blah, blah. Click. He like hangs up the phone.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, points given, because there's really no excuse.
Yeah.
Like, once I tell you that your girl is down for the count,
right,
you should like act.
Yeah. Oh.
So I was like, ooh, points given for Taesuk.
Yeah.
At that moment. Gosh. Later on in this episode, Yumi books the hotel that Eunso works at for Junso's art exhibition.
Yeah.
Like a witch. And she does it to test him.
She's so terrible. Like, I just don't understand like how you can be this desperate. Like, if you have to do all of this stuff, then like he's not the one for you. Let it go.
Yep. She says he's like an empty shell around her. And she gets angry that she doesn't have, like, he's not all there.
Yeah.
But I don't understand, because this is what she wanted. This she got she knows he doesn't love her.
Yeah.
And that she trapped him. Why is she expecting more?
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. It's just like I don't know what she was expecting, already knowing from jump that he never loved her. So like, but then at the same time, she wants to feel that love from him. So it's like, I feel like she's dissatisfied, but it's just like, you're the one that settled for a man that doesn't love you. So
ooh.
What do you expect?
What do you expect? So then she rips up his photos of Eunso that she found while cleaning. That's why I was like, it's not like she's not hostile to Eunso.
Yeah. It was like, but never to her face. I'll say that. Never to her face. But like passive aggressive for sure.
Yeah.
This is when I was starting to be like, she can exit the show now.
She can leave.
Because
stage right.
There's no reason for you to be here still. You need to go.
Yeah.
This relationship is over. Leave.
Yeah.
Like, get out. I just could not deal with her.
Leukemia diagnosis in episode 12.
Yeah.
We get this quote from Eunso. They say that if it's true love, you don't need any reasons. Here's when I was like, ooh, my second male lead syndrome is like skyrocketing, because she has this moment with the second male lead with Taesuk where he finds out about her cancer and they're walking along the beach.
Yes.
This I was like, my heart was like, oh.
Yes.
I couldn't handle it. My ovaries. He begs her for one more chance.
Yeah.
And she says playfully to him, like, give me 3 reasons why you love me, and then I'll give you a shot. I'll give you a chance.
Yeah.
But he can't find a reason. He's like, I don't have any reasons.
Whew.
But it's a callback to that line.
Yeah.
That if it's true love, you don't need any reasons.
Yes. And I also really loved that scene too, because this is when he also was like, he said, I won't ask you to love me. Let me help you beat cancer. I will fix your disease. When you get well, I will leave you. I won't stick around stubbornly. I'll leave you. So please let me get it cured.
Stop.
And I was like, I can't. Oh my gosh. Like he genuinely was like, he got to the point that he was like, if we can't be together, if you won't let me love you, like at least let me pay for all of your treatment. Like no strings attached. And I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
That is love. That's love.
And you hear these horror stories of husbands leaving their wives when they get sick, when they get cancer and stuff. The statistics are not good on that.
Yeah.
Really, really bad on that. You don't want to look it up. But when he said that, I was like, keep him. Just keep him.
I mean, that is true love right there. Like, and it's not every time that you see a second male lead that's like genuinely in love. Like, this isn't just I have a crush. Like, no, like, in love. Like, I want to see you live. I will pay for your treatment. We don't even need to be together. I just want you to be well. Like, come on. Like, oh, man. Beautiful.
More Yumi nonsense in this episode, though, because she goes to Seoul to patch things up with her mom and to get her hand checked out.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. This was so annoying.
The doctor says she's going to make a full recovery, that she'll be able to paint again. And just when she's going to call Junso, she doesn't.
Yeah.
She comes back and lies outright that she will never be able to paint again, that she has permanently damaged her hand. And this is from her own suicide attempt. She did this to herself.
She did this to herself. All to make Junso feel like he can't leave her because, oh my gosh, I'm permanently injured because you tried to leave me and, like, I'll never be able to draw again. I don't know why. Like, what's wrong with you? Like,
then at the same time, like, Yumi sees Unso at the bus stop wearing Junso's black jacket.
Yeah.
And when she's inside, she goes searching for his black jacket and questions him. Where's your black jacket? It's getting colder outside, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't even lie. He says he gave it to Unso.
Yeah.
She starts scoffing at him. She's like, ugh, and says, ugh, why couldn't he even lie about it? He should have lied. And she would have lied if she were him. She'd be fucking pissed if she caught him in a lie. But now she's pissed because he told the truth.
And that's the thing I really enjoyed about Junso's character. He was so honest. He never lied to Yumi about where he was. Like, he just did it like earlier. Being engaged to a woman you don't love that's not good. But even after like everything started coming out, he was just like, he tried to break up with her multiple times.
Yes.
Like, multiple times. Like, and she just would not take no for an answer. So, like, whatever happens now, it's on you because I don't told you
she
everything
saw the
I
terms
need to
and
tell
conditions.
You. Yeah, like, I've told you everything I need to tell you. Like, I've broken up with you and you keep coming back. Like, there's nothing more I can do for you. Yeah. And, like, he got to the point that he was like, I'm not gonna placate to you and your manipulation anymore. Unso has the jacket. Now what? Like,
and you can see it running through his mind. Like, he's sitting there like, and then he's finally like, Unso was here. She stopped by. She has the jacket.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The love of my life has the jacket. What are you gonna fucking do? I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
So episode 14 happens.
Yes.
The family is finally told that she has cancer.
Yes, everyone finds out.
And this I was a mess. I think I ran out of tissues at this point because the bio mom goes to beg the OG mom, the OG family, to save her daughter.
Yes.
She takes her life savings, which is very little, like nothing.
Yes.
And she's like, take this money. I know it's very little, but it's all I have. Please save her.
Yeah.
And they're like confused. They have no idea what she's
like,
talking about.
What are you talking about? Which made it even more painful because they didn't know.
And she breaks it to them that Unso is dying of cancer. The same disease that killed her father. Heartbreaking.
Devastating. So devastating.
Heart-wrenching. Oh.
And like,
did you make it through? I almost didn't make it through.
I was not okay. Like, that whole episode, I was like, this is going down. It's going down. And I couldn't handle it. Especially, like, you just think about, like, Unso's trajectory. Especially, like, there are scenes, like, with the dad that, like, they had these scenes that he would just be sitting by himself and just be like, wow. Yeah. Unso has been through so much. Like, and now for this to happen to her, you know, it's just, it was just devastating. And like, I remember in this episode, she was like not doing well. Like, she's starting to, look pale. They have the crusty lipstick and stuff on her. And
progressively throughout the show, she would look more and more ghostly.
Sick. Yeah. And it was really sad. And she decided that she like, she gets on the bus. I think she just wants to escape. And I think she's probably going to go to the cabin. And she sees Junso's car like drive by the road. And she literally gets off the bus. And she's just standing in the road. And she's really weak. And Junso comes reversing back. And like,
when he reversed down the road, The gasp that I guessed.
Girl. Reverse backwards for like 200 feet.
Yeah.
And like, and she sees him and then she's like, why can I not get away from you? Because they have this magnetic pull towards each other. There's no reason why he should have known that she was there. No. And like the fact that something was just telling him, let me go back. Like it was such a beautiful picture of like their relationship and like this whole, oh my god. So they went, they're together now and they're like frolicking in the autumn fields and they're sitting down in the grass.
This is because she left the hospital for a day.
Yeah, she left the hospital for a day. Yes. And they're sitting in the grass and he said, I miss you even when I'm looking at you. And mind you, he doesn't know that she has cancer yet. And like, they're just like sitting and they're cuddling. And he says, can we stay like this just for a day? Not just for a day, but I wish I could stay like this forever. I wish I could die like this. And she said, we'll love each other forever, only in our hearts. Even if we run away, we can't be together. So I will only have your heart. You already took mine. And then he says, you already have mine too. And then they kissed.
They kiss in the Pampas grass fields. And
I was done. Like I
didn't expect it.
The
I wasn't expecting a kiss.
Me neither. And it was just like bubbling, like because they're literally pouring their hearts out to each other. Yes. And it was just like beautiful. And like, and then he was gonna say like in that after they kissed like he loved her, but then she was like she felt it and she was just like wait. She was like wait, and she was like I want you to wait to tell me. And she was like I promise to wait for you to tell me. Mind you, she knows that she's dying, so like it has a double meaning. Yeah, and he has no idea like what that. He
has no idea she's dying. But I always miss you even when I'm looking at you.
Girl,
I almost went to cardiac arrest right there. Oh, revive me, revive me, revive me! Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. But then like at the end of that episode, she has like a medical event because she gets back to the hospital and she like ends up in that coma. Yeah. And that's when he finds out. Everyone in the family knows except for him, which I thought was so, I was like, no, like
they kept it from him. Yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it's only an episode that he doesn't know.
Yeah, but it's like literally everyone in the show like at this point knows except him. So he's like running to the hospital. She's like in a coma and he's like running and he's like, I need to see her. There's something I need to tell her. And then he yelled, I love you. And I was like, oh my god.
That's how the episode ends, with him screaming, I love you. Oh my god.
Mind you, that's episode 14. Imagine again waiting a whole week to watch episode 15 after that. Oh my gosh.
I'm like rocking back and forth. Look, this episode was brutal. Just no reprieve. No reprieve.
From here on out, you don't get a break.
No.
You don't get a break.
No. Oh, shit. So in episode... Oh, God. Him coming to the hospital and him screaming, I have something to tell her.
Oh, God.
Like...
Unreal. Like I was not okay.
All right, we're at the end of the show. Episode 15 comes up. She is still in a coma. The second male lead, this was very surprising to me, this really touching thing that he would do is that he'd walk into her room with his eyes closed, hoping that she's gone and that she's run away with Junso. And he says this to her, that even if it'll break his heart again, he thinks he can handle it now because it's what she wants. It means that she's alive.
Yeah.
That she's happy.
That's love.
That right that's there. Real love. I can cut the show. Cut the show.
No, that's like, and that's again, like that is, Tae-seok was in love with Eunso. This wasn't an infatuation. This wasn't a crush. Like he was in love. Yeah. Oh,
I know, we're just like emotional. So then Junso has like a psychotic break. He's basically nonverbal.
Yeah.
And he vows to keep the US plan, that he's just going to go to the US with Yumi and never paint again.
Yeah.
He burns all the paintings that he has with Eunso as the faceless subject in all of them.
Yeah.
And when Tae-seok finds him towards the end of the episode, he's basically in the fetal position up against a tree.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, it's a callback to her saying she wants to be a tree in her next life.
Yeah.
His reasoning for not going to see her in the hospital and not be with her as she's in the coma is he's scared that if she knows he's there, she will be so relieved that she'll just die. She's so relieved that he's finally there that she'll be at peace and die. Versus the expectation and the anticipation that he could come, that she's waiting for him.
Right.
Will keep her going. Will keep her alive.
Right.
Wow.
That is, that's heavy.
Heavy.
It's really, really heavy.
But Taesuk drags him there. He's talking to her as she's unconscious in the coma. It's emotional. The next morning, you hear Oppa, Oppa coming from her.
Oh my
you don't know if he's dreaming it yet,
Mm-hmm.
but he wakes up. She's awakened.
Yes.
Oh my God. She's out of the coma.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how the episode ends.
Yeah. Yeah. And like they
Jesus.
immediately leave and they like go like to the beach. Like,
and that's what the Taesuk, the second male lead, had wanted. That's his
exactly
daydream.
Yeah. So when he comes in
with his eyes
the
closed
room,
again.
yes, and he opens his eyes and he sees
and she's
that
gone.
Unso's gone. It's like you could see that he was happy.
The relief. Yeah.
The relief. Yeah. And man, but again, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's just I don't know how
to do this.
Oh goodness. Yeah,
Shit.
It's a lot.
So heading into the final episode,
yeah,
they basically stop treatments for her because she's too weak.
Yeah.
To take any sort of bone marrow transplant.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, it's better to just do some outpatient treatment.
Yeah.
And Junso takes her and she lives with him until, the very end. Yeah.
And like before that, there was a scene when this is after Unso and Junso left the hospital, but they have a scene when Taesuk was at a church and he was praying for Unso to live so her and Junso can be together.
Yes.
And I was like, what is happening here? Like, I just I couldn't handle it. And like, they just had so many tender moments in this last episode. Like she was living with him. He had like plans to take his own life after Unso passed away. I think he had some sort of pills he was gonna take. Yeah. And Unso found them and she like got rid of them and she's like, you're not gonna do this. And he was like, I don't want to live without you. Like, and she's like, you're not gonna do that. You will not do that.
You have to promise me that you'll live.
Yes, promise me that you'll live. And like shortly after they had like a private like wedding, like just for the two of them.
I can't. When she opens like the curtains or whatever and looks out the window and he's there.
Oh my gosh. He set it up so beautifully.
I'm trying not to cry.
I can't with the show. I can't.
I'm trying not to cry. So, yeah, they have a private little ceremony just between them. And they go to the final beach scene.
Yeah.
Of her at the beach with him and he's drawing her like they were like when they were kids and he is drawing her face in the sand. Thank God they didn't show what it looked like because I know it would have been ugly, but it's the thought that counts.
Oh my God.
The final piggyback ride.
Oh gosh. I was not okay. Junso had Unso on his back and they're walking and they had this thing like all throughout the time she was staying with him, like, she would just like rest on him and he would just talk about his day and like what he planned to do. And she's like, I just want to hear you talk. I just want to hear you tell me about your day. Yeah. So, it was the same thing when he was giving her the piggyback ride and he was like, oh, I think I'm going to go here. I think
what are we doing
see
tomorrow?
This person. Yeah. Like this is what we can do tomorrow. And he's just like talking and talking. And then her hand goes like limp. And like when in that moment, like there was music playing, it goes silent.
Stops. Cuts.
It goes completely silent. And like literally the life just gets sucked out of the scene, and you can feel it, you can hear it. And his face, like when he realized that she was gone, and he just kept talking.
No,
he kept talking, and he's holding back tears, and he just keeps talking, and like you see that he just kept walking on that beach until it got dark.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Do you know,
goodness.
Mr. Sunshine did this too.
You're so right. You're so right.
Yeah. I was like, well, this is where Mr. Sunshine and any other drama that did this gets it from.
Absolutely.
Autumn in My Heart did it first.
Yes. The blueprint.
He doesn't finish the funeral.
Mm-mm.
He asks Taesuk to finish out the funeral rites.
Yes.
And he sort of goes on this little memory lane trip, goes back to where it all started. And right where she gets, this is where like their fate changes, where they get switched back, is because she got run over, and her blood type, they figure out her blood type is not the same as her parents.
Right.
Right where she got run over, there's a truck barreling toward him.
Yeah.
And in his sort of grief-stricken stupor, he doesn't dodge it, and he gets run over. Presumably dies. And he goes airborne, and I was like, I got True Beauty flashbacks.
Yeah, I screamed because I was because okay, just to paint
I wasn't
picture,
expecting this.
Yeah, just
because he had already said,
not at all.
and he reiterated to Taesuk, I'm not gonna go and kill myself.
Yeah.
I made a promise to Eun-sung.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And like he's walking through their hometown, and he's like the show is playing scenes of like all of Junso and Eun-sung's moments.
Their whole life.
It's and it's very beautiful, and it's very touching. And then I think I was finishing this episode at like 2 a.m. and I literally sat up and I was like, no, because I was like, Eun-sung, we've already had a death.
Right.
I've never seen anything like it before, because I was like, oh, like no one's safe. And like, and mind you, like they're playing, like he gets hit by the truck, his body's like flying through the air, but then they're still playing these, scenes of like throughout the show. And I was like, what's happening? And I honestly, I know you said that like he was like in a grief-induced stupor. To me, like I interpreted this scene as him letting the truck hit him. Like,
no, me too.
I think he let the truck hit him. Like, I don't think he wanted to live.
Said in my notes, I said he waits for the truck.
Yeah, he literally waits for the truck to hit him. He didn't move. He had more than enough time to move.
Yeah.
And like he said, he didn't want to live without her. But when I tell you I was shocked, like I just felt like I was like slapped in the face. And then they said, "Thank you for watching Autumn in My Heart."
Yeah, that was it. Credits.
And I was like, it just added insult to injury, like him dying as well. I was like, I did not see this coming at all. And I was like, wow, they don't write shows like this anymore because no one's safe. I was like literally holding my head when I was watching the scene, because I was like, that didn't just happen. Hold on.
I was fighting off. By this point, I was fighting off some sleep because I watched it pretty late as well. And when he got hit, you should have seen how I was like.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
My eyes got so big, like the sleep just like immediately like gone.
Gosh, just your face. Oh, I was shocked out of my mind. I was like shocked. Like,
yeah, I know.
I thought one death would be enough. I was really
not
shocked.
Not enough apparently.
And like honestly, at the end, all I could think about was their parents.
Oh,
I was like, they've been through so much. They've lost both of their kids. Sad.
It's devastating. The whole show is really, really sad.
Yeah.
And I had a wonderful time watching it. I really am not mad that he got run over by a car and died in the same way that she got run over as a child.
Yeah.
You could say that she died that day.
Yeah.
In a way.
In a way, her life as she knew it, was over.
Yeah.
At that day, for sure. I think immediately after I watched the end, I was a little bit annoyed that he died too, because I was like, we're doing too much. Like, this was going a touch too far. But I think that it kind of brought everything full circle in regards to the fact that, like, these two were just, like, fated, and their fates are intertwined. And if one goes, the other is gonna go.
Right.
Shortly after.
Yeah.
And so I've seen, like, the beauty in it, but, like, this is a tragedy through and through.
Oh,
this is a tragic show.
100%.
And I was not ready. And like I said, they don't write shows like this anymore, because I feel like nowadays people feel like they're owed a happy ending.
Yes.
And in this show, it's like there's like literally no one is safe. Like, you think like, oh, terminal illness, one person will die, the show will end, da da da. Like, nope, everyone's dying. Both of them are gonna die. And I did not see that coming at all. But like, yeah, like the whole idea of like every show needs to end happily and all that stuff, I was like, wow, that was not the case in 2000 at all.
No. And this is probably why I feel the way I feel about happy endings now, is because when I started watching K-drama, I was in the middle. I came in right in the middle between, you know, happy endings and these kind of endings.
Yeah.
Right? Both were being written.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a nice crossover moment.
Yeah.
And I was dipping my toes into older dramas, and I was watching currently airing dramas as well. And so I was getting a nice mix.
Yeah.
And I could see the merit in both.
Yes, definitely.
And like, to me, this just like, it does make sense. They were fated, like, from the very beginning.
Yeah. Like, how is Junseo supposed to really live without Eunseok?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
We as the audience, we know that like that's impossible for him. So it makes sense, but it hurts. It hurts.
Really hurts. And what would his life have been like? Was it going to be Yumi pestering him to be with her all over again?
Right. And who would want to go through that again?
Was it him in the fetal position, like next to trees,
right,
the rest of his life?
Right.
What was his life going to be like? Was it him losing the ability to paint, or was it him painting only her for the rest of his life? She was the light to his life.
Exactly. I don't know what life would have looked like for him after. So like I think it ended the way it was supposed to.
I don't think it's beyond the realm of impossibility. I know even natural deaths.
Yeah.
There's so many people that have stories that looks like, oh, my grandfather died, and then 6 months later my grandmother died, and it was really tragic, but like they loved each other so much. I think she died of a broken heart. Like that happens in real life.
It does. Absolutely.
So
and when you have two people like them that were like destined from the start, it's like, one can't be without the other.
Yeah, I don't think it's beyond the realm of impossibility that like either he waited for the truck or he was really dazed in his grief, and like he got run over.
Yeah.
In a very symbolic spot.
Yes.
Sorry.
And like literally I've never seen such an abrupt ending.
That was an abrupt. There was no like aftercare.
There was nothing. It was like his body is flying through the air, and they're showing you a montage of pictures from the show, and they literally said, "Thank you for watching Autumn in My Heart," and the show was over, and you don't even get a chance to like fully take in what you just saw.
No.
Like I had no time to like recover from what I just watched.
They're like, walk it off, guys.
Yeah, walk it off, literally. And I was just like, what just happened? I actually rewinded it because I was like, hold on, like, what did I just watch? Yeah.
Yep. So that's it. That's the show. I don't have anything else in my notes.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay. I love this show. Still 5 out of 5.
I'm just, me too.
I loved it.
I'm so happy you love this show as much as I did, because like I was like, I really hope Jess loves it. I'm just so glad you did. It
was beautiful.
Everything.
It was sad and romantic and awful and maddening and all the things you want a K-drama to be.
Yes. It really captures the essence of like why I love K-dramas. I was like, this is why I watch these, and it just captured it perfectly, and it's definitely my favorite from the series so far. Of course, I enjoyed Winter Sonata. I'm enjoying Summer Scent, but like this one it just hits different.
It's hard to top.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's so hard to top. Anyway, before we get out of here, I want to thank you, Nas, for going on this journey with me and for covering this basically twice, because you also have an episode with Lola coming out pretty soon.
Of course.
But where can people find you online in case they haven't heard you on Daebak before and know where to find you on Swoon Diaries?
Yes. So you can find my podcast on Spotify or Apple, the Swoon Diaries Podcast. And then you can also follow me on Instagram at Swoon Diaries Pod.
Nice. All right, well, that's been our show. We're going to recover. I'm Jessica, and this has been the Daebak K-Rambles Podcast.